Hello Total War Gamers, my name is Deacon and welcome to this rematch of a 1v1 against Vincent here. We've played a battle before where I crushed his Lizardmen with my Wood Elf army. Nah, not so much cross. It was a very near win for me and a near loss for him. Very enjoyable battle where we tested out some builds, and we're going to do a rematch now and come up with some new builds. And right now we're just discussing which factions to choose and how to address the difficulties of different factions, different builds. So welcome to follow our discussion here, and we'll just get going. So last time you played Lizardmen, you're probably going to pick another faction now that is more anti-infantry.
Well, we can do a Lizardmen rematch first, I guess.
Me playing Wood Elves, you playing Lizardmen?
Yeah, let's try that again.
Alright.
I don't think the outcome will be any different.
It might very well be. Last time you mentioned that you mismicroed your three Stegodons or Bastillodons, what they were. They charged in head over heels, but just on one flank, I remember. You didn't really get your money's
I'll
worth out
try.
of those Bastillodons.
I'm gonna try a different build, slightly different.
Alright. Well then I will try a slightly different build as well. Last time I relied heavily on Hagbane tips. Oops. I just trounced my entire build. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Ooh, this is different funds. I generally save every army setup once I have one that I kind of like.
Well, I don't like having too many saved up because I get confused which one was which one.
This is precisely what happens to me. Okay, let's take a look. Because
I might actually go for less monster heavy build against Wood Elves because they do not have heavy or a high tier infantry like High Elves or Dark Elves.
Wood Elves, they are not infantry based at all, really. They lack core infantry units.
They have one really good one, the Eternal Guard with shields. When we upgrade them to gold ranking,
Yes.
they get quite decent melee defense, and they can take head on any other higher tier infantry in terms of cost.
Well, they may be cost effective in that respect, yeah. But then you still need to kill those, say for example the Lizardmen and the Dwarves. They're going to be quite hard to counter with just to get them off the field, really. I mean, they can hold the line, but they're not going to kill them. And I try to get. I prefer to bring stuff that'll actually kill them. Which is hard.
You mind going for a Lizardman, and I pick a Wood Elf build. I was using for quite some time now. That's quite good. Can see if this works.
Now I'm setting my I'm putting my build together as we speak.
All right,
I'm gonna try
fine.
it on you. Just bring whatever you feel like bringing, but I'm coming. So and of course keeping it a secret as to just what it will be. But I think I'm almost there. Yeah.
I'm ready.
Oh, you're ready. Just I'm spending the last
Wait a
bits of cash on some XP. Of course I'm giving you tips now. Spend the last money's worth just a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna save this army setup.
Me too. Alright, I'm ready.
Yeah, me too. Here we go. I have to press again. And now I have to press again. There we go.
Did you figure out how to use abilities properly? Because most of the time I try to use abilities in bugs.
It depends. Like Sunfang, you need to redirect or drop on a certain distance from Tyrion himself, for example. It's kind of
I know about distances, but for example, when you go for the Revivification Crystal, I don't know how to pronounce that correctly. It always bugs, like you have to wait 4 or 5 seconds until the cursor loads, Then you have to press on the unit you want to cast it, otherwise it will just bug on you.
Depends maybe, but I tend to call that ability delay, and
Yeah.
it kind of happens a lot in the larger battles. So if you bring larger pawns, or you bring multiple opponents, as in 3v3 for example, then just the amount of lag on the map will kind of kill the game for you, and increasing delay on abilities. But it
Well, the lag
depends. Sometimes
shouldn't-
I have lag in 3v3s and it just reduces the amount of time needed, or actually increases the amount of time needed to give your orders.
Yeah, to
But
cast.
the ability delay will still be a minimal, and that I don't mind so much, because then it practically just gives you more time to address your units.
For me, it was the other way around. Once it was lagging, then the abilities do not work, but it might because if I click too fast. Alright, I'm ready.
Yeah, me too, sorta, kinda, more or less ready. I'm always ready, but never finished. Can always do more. And let's see. This battle will commence in 35, 34. Yeah, many seconds, but not so very many.
Ready and waiting.
Oh, those lousy lizardmen.
Deepwood infantry.
I've also catched a cold, which has been very severe for 4 days in a row. But I wasn't really able to play much at all. And then I've also installed the beta patch, which is now a live patch. There we go. Ha ha ha.
Why are you hiding up there?
Of course I'm hiding and not telling you where I'm hiding. That kind of breaks the fun of hiding. Oh, you brought Croc-Gar, who else? And then some Croc-Sigors and more Croc-Sigors and Feral Carnosaur. There's
Well, I have not used Muslim Monday that much.
Nobody plays Muslim Monday, but I think he's underrated.
Spellsing alive and Durthu. Oh well, Durthu.
Well, this time you didn't bring any artillery, which is good for Durthu, because if you would have, he kinda doesn't like it very much to be focused down by artillery or any range really. You're totally no ranged. You're not bringing any ranged units, but a lot of mainline infantry.
Well,
6 I count.
we shall see how this works. But I figured I'm better not moving near the woods.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. But I think this is going to be a battle that's going to heavily rely on the amount of ammunition that we get. I'm gonna be. I'm not gonna have enough ammunition to entirely bring it down. That's gonna be my problem.
For the eternal realms.
Oh, wait, that's a feral connoisseur.
Awaiting orders.
Hey, Dirty.
Yours to command.
Alright, Dirty is here. Hey.
Armed and ready.
Oh, come on! I already ate one of my abilities, which didn't shoot at all. You know the Hand of Gods?
Eternal guard.
The hand of who?
Hand of Gods is the ability for Crocker. It's
And
really it costs a lot, but it didn't shoot for some reason. So this is
because it
not good.
miscast it.
No, I just cast it, but it didn't shoot.
Oh, that's a miscast. Right. And
I don't think Bertha likes that.
he doesn't.
Aye. To
Alright.
battle.
Hey, how did you manage to do that?
What?
Oh, you charged into my away watchers and I meant to skirmish with them, but I forgot to put them on skirmish.
Yes.
It's always the
Wildwood Rangers. Glade guard.
intelligent part of battles.
Aim. Fire.
Forget about these sections.
It's still that problem where units stop moving or attacking the target you put them
Yeah,
on.
that's because in the meanwhile they've gone invisible. Because I bring a lot of stealthy stuff.
Kill them.
Yeah, but your witches are not invisible for my units, if it's right on top of them.
You what?
The is it? Wait, yeah, it's my watchers, and I had a unit right next to them, and they just stopped. I'm attacking.
Armed and ready for Eldrazor!
For Eldrazor.
With haste.
Oh, those abilities.
Yeah,
I-
they are very, very nasty. I just lost my Turtu thanks
You did.
to ability spam.
Just move, Crocker, please.
For Isha. Deepwood archers. Stand your ground.
Well, the balance of power was kinda even
Weapons
up
loose.
until where Turtu just went down, and he went down really fast. I don't know.
Fire.
Because Crocker and the Commissars are both anti-large. And Dirthu obviously is large.
No kidding.
For
Well,
Carlos.
I have one fortunate thing, and that is I have a lot of
For Hecate.
armor piercing, and obviously many of the you did bring Communion Kings that I didn't notice at the start.
Warriors of
Because
Yeah,
I
I'm
didn't.
gonna not have enough ammunition to deal with all your range now at the end of this battle, I think. But we'll have to see. Let's go. And do you have any healing going on right now?
A lot.
A lot of healing?
Yeah, of course.
With what then?
With the
Oh, the Skin Priest.
abilities of the Lord and the revivification crystal.
Then I missed that.
withdraw.
Oh, here, Bastillodon with... Did you have that in hiding at the start of the battle?
No, it was visible from the very beginning.
Okay, I missed it.
Quickly.
I missed that. Well, I'm beaten.
Withdraw.
It happened.
Wildwood Rangers.
It happened.
It happened.
They will die.
The forest calls!
You are losing ground, it says here. Oh dear.
Kill that wizard.
Wind we
It did it again. Hand of Gods just gone without doing anything.
Well, the rest of the Crockguard did enough, I'd say. Let's review the kill stats here. And let me save the battle real quick. So I can jump into the replay and capture some nice screenies. You can already see my way watches and my my glade guard, my velvet ranges. Oh, continue. They did the best. Oh, nah. They kinda. There was no opportunity whatsoever to save the replay.
You can go into your replay folder and save it from there.
Yeah, there's an autosave that I'm gonna save, but
Yeah,
still.
but it's nasty that it always throws you out of the game before you can save it.
Yeah. I was really looking for the save replay button, but it never appeared. Anyway,
Why do you take what was this? Way Watchers.
they have
For what
a huge
reason?
anti-armor piercing.
Yeah, but I think Glide Guard with Starfire shafts do that as well. And they just cost half.
Deepwood Scouts, you mean? Oh,
I don't
Glade
know,
Guard.
Glide-
Yeah, they do as
Glade
well, but
Guard.
they don't hide and they don't fire 360 degrees and well this. I had some Glade Guard with Hagbane tips to slow down your bigger monsters, but I didn't play this very well. I don't know what it is. It's also finding my routine doing live discussion, live commentary, and live fighting multiplayer all at the same time with a half cold. How do you say? My head is half full with. You know, still I'm still not 100%, but anyway, it was enjoyable. It's a fun way to play a battle, and I
Yeah.
generally don't mind losing when I'm learning. You know, it's for me it's all about the experience and the fun that I'm having with it. Also playing around with builds. I'm quite convinced that this build can perform better.
I think
but-
so. But if you bring the Way Watchers, I think you need to make a lot of use out of them.
Definitely, yeah, and I mismicroed them. At first I didn't put them in skirmish because they have 360 degrees, so they are ideal skirmishes, and I just left them on. I left them standing, but they can do quite well in melee as well. It's just that when my lord died early in this fight, I was convinced that I could keep him alive with 2 healing spells on the spell singer.
Not against Carnosaurus. They just kill anything large. I mean, I had Krogar and Carnosaurus both going on your lord.
Yeah, but
and
I thought you had no ranged. That's but the chameleon. I didn't count on the chameleon schemes. So I thought let's just rush Dirty Win and he's gonna last a while. Plus also
you know-
I kept back my Wildwood ranges. You'll see on the replay. I kept my Wildwood ranges out of way too long. My Glade Guard was out of position most of the fight, and my Way Watchers also. I kind of deployed in hiding. I was gonna hope to be able to peel away on your flanks a little bit. I should have done more of a skirmish fight rather than a head-on melee engagement.
Do you know whether, when it says on the unit card, for example, the Glade Guard with Starfire shafts, they do missile damage 19, right? So this is per unit, is it?
I would think per model.
Yeah, per model. So the Glade Guard do have 60 models. When you look on the Way Watchers with cost double the price, they only have 45 models.
Yes. So more or less
So-
fewer arrows, you mean?
Yeah, so basically, I do not see any reason to get Way Watchers when you can just have 2 Glade Guards for the same price. I mean,
yeah.
ambushing is all fine, but as soon as I go for high elves and pick like what are they called? Give me a second. Silver helms. Just go for cavalries, silver helms. Then you can do nothing with the Way Watchers, right? If I went for Lizardmen and I went for let's say I picked Pterodon riders, a few of them. Then the Way Watchers been useless also. That's why I do not see how they could be used properly.
In any case, I didn't use them properly in this particular battle. But you know
Yeah, but I
what?
don't
I'm
see how they
gonna
ever
say
could be
goodbye
used
to the
properly.
viewers for now, and I hope all of you watching this till the end, you've enjoyed it. If so, do leave a like. If you want to see more multiplayer battles and more Warhammer 2 campaign, just subscribe, and see you next time, guys.